This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by the North Law Firm. For car accidents and negligent security cases, call Joe at 239-337-1191. By Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers, where you can report crimes and get paid with nobody knowing your identity. Call 1-800-780-TIPS. By Solomon's Air Conditioning Incorporated. No matter what the weather condition is outside, have it your way inside. 239-693-1569. And by Lee Health.
Southwest Florida, you're looking live at a spectacle of huge proportion. What is that spectacle? Is the oasis in the community, one of my favorite places to be. Not a stranger to Lee Pitts Live at all. In fact, in the early days of Lee Pitts Live, it was a quality life center, and Lee Pitts Live and Lee Pitts and swimming and teaching swimming, and my friendship with Abdul Muhammed that actually brings me here today. We've had a long friendship, and I just feel like I'm a part of the Quality Life Center. So where are we? We're at the Quality Life Center in the heart of the community. We're on the corner of Dr. Martin Luther King Boulevard and Quality Life Center Way. We're in the teen portion of the center. There's two parts to the center. We'll get more details on that. A lot of opportunity for the community to take advantage of this magnificent facility located in the heart of the Dunbar community. Our first guest today would be Abdul Muhammed, the Executive Director for the Quality Life Center. Then we'll get some girl talk from Tashika Perry. And we'll also get a chance to see what's going on with our Community Redevelopment Agency, the CRA, under the leadership of Michelle Hilton. We have a fabulous montage of some things that are happening in the city. All that's happening on Lee Pitts Live. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Southwest Florida. So thrilled to get here, the Executive Director of the Quality Life Center. I'm going to get you to pick that cup up for a second and then just bump me in, put it back down. It's Abdul Muhammed of the Quality Life Center. Man, welcome back to Lee Pitts Live.
It's good to be back, brother.
You know, it's always like homecoming for me when I get a chance to interview you. This will be the first time that we've actually brought the television show here proper in terms of doing 4 weeks here at the Quality Life Center. So we're so thrilled that you opened your doors, and certainly thrilled that you opened your doors to the new teen. I keep calling it the Teen Center, but what's the formal name of it?
Teen Center for Leadership Development. Mm-hmm. And we have an initiative, the Youth Enterprise Initiative, and that involves working with teens as well as Florida Gulf Coast University. Right.
I recently interviewed the president of Florida Gulf Coast University. You'll be happy to know. I'll get you a copy of that interview, Dr. Martin, and he talked about the relationship that he had with the Quality Life Center. So that'll be, people have already seen that air by the time they see this. We are in one of your breakout rooms, which I think is just outstanding, the character of these rooms and how this teen center is designed. Sort of, before we get into more detail, sort of describe this particular part of this. This is the second phase of the original building.
Yes, this building is called the Teen Center for Leadership Development. The genesis of that naming comes as a result of us over the last few years turning teens away because we could not accommodate them in terms of space. And that's the motivation that brought us to this point, the need to establish a new facility. We've been blessed by the community support to raise over $1.6 million that accommodates our teens right at this facility. So we're very excited about that.
Now, the Teen Center for Leadership Development, in case you were wondering what I was writing, trying to look like I know what I'm doing, it speaks to the whole idea of future opportunities. It's just a stem of what you've been doing at the Quality Life Center, but even more elaborate now. You're partnering with a higher education institution. It all speaks of moving out into society and being productive students, citizens.
Yeah, it continues our efforts when we say that our vision is to demystify the world for young people by exposing them to entrepreneurship this fits excellently in our next phase of our development here at Quality Life Center, where we're developing a social entrepreneurial model that exposes teens to developing their own businesses where they can work in our food service department. We have a cafe where we'll be providing pizza and other foods, catering to the community. This is an enterprise that we see engaging our young people in so they can get that exposure. Even the involvement of DJ Skinny, who I'm very impressed with.
My man.
He comes with his technology. He DJs here, but also he's ready to do a teen summit to develop and expose young people to the technology that he's involved in.
And this facility gives the opportunity for a lot of things to happen. You want the community to see this as a part of the community available for utilization. It's not just for Quality Life Center, it's for the community.
It's the community. This is the expansion of our vision. This facility could accommodate theater style, about 300 people sitting, close to 200 people at tables. So people can rent this facility, have their anniversaries, their wedding receptions, baby showers. And banquets and forums, all kinds of activity. So this is another space in the community to bring minds together and people can enjoy themselves.
And when one take a tour of this, you got a full freezer and refrigerator back there. You got a full kitchen. Would that be described as a commercial kitchen?
It's a commercial kitchen. It's designed not only to do business out of, but to expose our parents as well as our children how to prepare healthier choices. Look at how we've been eating. This community, this specific demographic suffers from obesity, high blood pressure, many different illnesses as a result of poor choices of eating. Our kitchen hopefully will offer some healthier choices. So we want to integrate that in the vision of our work.
You're transforming this corner, continuing to transform this corner. I haven't had you on the show since that time. Mm-hmm. Big shout out to City Council, City of Fort Myers, specifically Johnny Streets, for the naming of the Quality Life Center Way. When I pull in and see Quality Life Center Way on the corner of M.L. King and Quality Life Center Way, I think that says something. What do you think that says?
It's encouraging. It's branding. We're grateful for Councilman Streets, who have always been an advocate. We're grateful for City Council for agreeing to do that. I think this branding begins to help us to appreciate what's happening in our community with identifiable markers that people can relate to, not just for now, but for times to come.
See, you don't know this. I never tell you all this stuff, but I've been around you so long and I listen to everything you say. A long time ago, you told me, you say, Lee, it's about building institutions. It's about ongoing. Who's going to take it over? Who's going to continue to build on things and make it happen? That's the idea that you put into the students' heads here, the faculty, everybody who's involved here is all about something that's long-term sustainable?
Yes, absolutely. Shari Armstrong, who many of us know, is a cute kid, Fox TV anchor. We're so proud of her. She came by
my swimming
yesterday.
Student.
She came by and we were talking about how some of our young people are doing in investments, educating, getting their MBAs from different universities. And we want to be able to gather some of those cute kids to come back and be a part and help them to understand their connection to the community as they go out in the world and do better.
Now, the Quality Life Center, as it exists today, has had many people who supported this center over the years, from corporations to individuals, but there's always a need to continue to support a nonprofit like yourself. Some various ways that people can support the Quality Life Center, and I encourage people to go to that website, qualitylifecenter.org. You can make cash donations. You can do appreciative securities where you have stocks and bonds that will be moving towards the Quality Life Center, charitable IRS rollovers, life insurance that has the Quality Life Center as a benefactor, those types of things. There's different ways that you can give and bequeath funds toward this organization that's used for a great cause, and it's all tax deductible.
This is important to us because we're looking, and I appreciate you reading that off, Lee. It's important that we do establish institutions. Institutions are live organisms. This organization breathes, receives, and gives. And as a result, it requires a constant inflow of revenue in order to sustain the significance, the role, the purpose in this community. And so we're looking to give opportunities to the community where they can leave a legacy, where they can contribute something. We began doing that in a number of different ways, but that's important to establish and to sustain institutions that we're talking about here.
When you look at Quality Life Center of Southwest Florida, say 10 years from now, and I know you're a long-term planner to a certain degree, what in an ideal world, what would this corner look like, or Quality Life Center in general? Will we be moving to other areas in Southwest Florida as well, having satellite offices and things of that nature?
Well, I think those are all possibilities. We do have some land at the end of the block as well that's ready to be developed by those who are a part of our board and visionaries who are a part of Quality Life Center. As long as there's a need for Quality Life Center to reach young people, stimulate their intellect, give them hope and a vision for the future.
The last time people saw you on my show, you were dealing with the funding from the city, maybe $325,000 that was not going to be allocated this year towards the Quality Life Center. And people right now are saying, well, what's the state of Quality Life Center now? Ask Muhammad, how is Quality Life Center doing now? Go ahead and tell us what's the state of the queue.
Well, when people ask me, we take the bitter with the sweet. So number one, we were receiving or expecting to receive $137,000, which we did not receive. Dollars was redirected away from the 26 nonprofits to invest more into the facilities of the city. And so that was a big disappointment, particularly during a year that we put so much into building a facility. This building was built with no dollars from government at all. This is all donations by donors and foundations. And so it was a disappointment. And at the same time, for every disappointment, there's another opportunity to grow. And what we recognize is that we have to diversify our strategy in order to sustain revenue, to continue the programs that we need to support the children and our vision. And so that's where the social entrepreneurial development is evolving. We were involved in that before we knew that, because we know that we have to diversify strategies to bring revenue in. And so we're moving in a direction. I'm grateful for the 11 years of support that the city has given Quality Life Center. But I think it's important, sometimes the language that's used in the community is misleading. Always remember that the city didn't give Quality Life Center money. The city invested in Quality Life Center to provide services and programs for the community. No different than you go to anyone for a service and then you are able to reciprocate that. And that's what it's about. It wasn't like somebody's given us. We provided services and brought over $23 million to this community since we've been in existence. And so I think that was a wise investment over the years. So we're grateful for the years of support, and we're continuing reaching out to new donors and people who see our vision and want to be in line with it.
Grateful for the investment, not a handout.
That's right.
Let's go to some of the entrepreneurial things that are taking place here. I was really excited with you when you were telling me before it was a public knowledge about the opportunity to be able to order pizza.
Yes.
You delivering pizza to people's houses?
Soon. Not yet, but soon. We're at a startup level. We've been experimenting internally, meaning that our staff, our children, students, our parents have been eating it. Visitors have been eating. Before you leave, we'd like you to experience that. And we're getting feedback. We're getting our own little survey of what's happening. So our next step is to do a marketing throughout the community And so we're doing this in a gradual way. But the intent is to provide pizza, food, catering, all kinds of products right here in the community. And pizza is significant on one level because other pizza companies do not deliver in this community.
That was what was astounding to me when you told me that. You know, maybe I'm disconnected because I don't live in the community, and you know, because I grew up in housing projects. And Dunbar is not just housing projects, of course, but I grew up in an area similar to this, and maybe I had I never saw anybody delivering pizza there. So when you told me that, like, wow, I had never thought about it. I never see pizza being delivered in the community.
Yeah, so when you
that's
walk
an
in,
open market.
When you walk in the building, you'll see a brother right from the community making pies. You'll see young people making pies. You see, which is very interesting to see that when you walk in. And so our business efforts are moving gradually. We don't want to move too fast, and we want to be very measured as to the way we do this because, again, we're building institutions, and that's an important component to what we've been doing in the history.
And I would be remiss if we sat here. We're talking teen now and the expansion. Also, let's give an overall view for people who may be watching this and learn about Quality Life Center for the first time. Their investment in the Quality Life Center goes beyond teen. You have smaller children who come here for various programs as well, right?
Our children age begins about 4 up to 18 years of age. And so that's done through our after-school program, our summer camp program. We have a year-round program. And then our students get opportunities to learn how to sail, visit college campuses. That's the part of demystifying the world for young people. We get them out and about and interact with people of various backgrounds and careers. And so this is a continual vision. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we have Keisha Allen and our staff continuing to do the work in the performing arts, the fine arts, putting on Broadway plays, doing homework tutorials, STEM activities. All of those programs are active and engaged. But this is a step towards, again, our entrepreneurial model.
Outstanding. Now, Quality Life Center has never been bashful, has always been at the forefront. Academics being a centerpiece of what is required. You have a meditation in the morning, but students know when they walk in, get a part of the Quality Life Center, it's important that you maintain those high academic standards.
Academics is important. Inner development is important. The reason why we do the meditation is to acquaint young people with who they are internally, and that we cannot just only react to what's external. We can improve, we can repair, we can make progress by developing our internal consciousness. So meditation is an integrated part of everything that we do, and the utility of making progress is through the academics. But if you have a mind that is distorted or confused, you can be very academically astute, but you may not be able to make the kind of progress and success you hope in life.
You or representatives from Quality Life Center are available to come and speak to community-based organizations throughout Southwest Florida. Our television show airs in 6 counties to make presentations, or you're welcoming people here to come take a tour, people who may be interested in investing in what the Quality Life Center is doing. Speak to that.
Yes, this morning I did a talk and presentation in Sanibel to the Rotary Club out there. 2 days ago, I was in the school system addressing middle school and high school students. Next week, I return to address a high school group of students. We're available to address students at the college level from elementary and up. And so that's a part of our work. And we have a major initiative right now where we're looking to increase our teen participation. And so we have a special recruitment effort to include teens. Couple of years we've had to turn them away. Now we're recruiting teens. And so what comes with that growth and development are also job opportunities for people who are interested in working with young people. And so job opportunity,
Summer
academic
camp.
enrichment.
I read something about the summer camp. Go.
Yes, summer camp. There are jobs for teenagers as well as adults during the course of the summer. Our teens have opportunity for employment, not only working in the other side of academic enrichment, but also with employment with the restaurant, with catering, with serving. There's a number of different opportunities. So employment, education, all of those are coming together with an entrepreneurial vision for our organization.
As we sit here in the spring, this would be the first summer that this building would be online, adding on to the first building. As we sit here in the spring right now, are you starting to take reservations now for students who are coming to summer camp?
We've already been doing it.
You haven't maxed out yet, have you?
We're close.
Yeah,
because normally around this time in this month is when we normally max out. So if there's anyone that's interested, then this is the time. And for our teens, don't wait until the summertime. Our teens must be engaged now in order to qualify for a seat during the summer months. And so it's vital that people call us and sign up their teens. We have the capacity to accommodate 100 teens. And so with that comes more employment to help to supervise teens. And so we like to get that word out. So we're creating jobs, as we have done historically, as well as provide services for young people and their families.
Outstanding. Well, Muhammad, it's always a pleasure to get you on the show.
Thank you.
I look forward to coming out here in the near future and talking to some of the teams.
Thank you very much.
And we'll do it right in the teen center. How about that?
Thank you. That would be wonderful.
All right. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
We'll be right back to take a look at what's going on in the City of Fort Myers Community Redevelopment Agency. We'll be right back. Hello, everybody. This is Lee Pitts, the host of the award-winning Lee Pitts Live here on Fox 4. We appreciate you watching our show here on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, clicking below. Let everybody else know that they can subscribe as well. Also, when we're on the air on Fox 4, you can also catch us streaming live at 8:30 a.m. in the morning on fox4now.com. Just click on live and you get us all types of ways at your convenience. That's Lee Pitts Live.